Hi, this is Lolo Bottoms and welcome to Story Hour Sunday. For my 6th anniversary, I wrote and performed a short autobiographical play in Dutch. This is a special story adaptation in English, a unique way to get to know me. I proudly present Fabulously Ever After, or how drag helped me to become the man I am. Chapter 1. Once Upon a Time. On October 22nd, 1985, in the loving family of Peter and Harriet Evans, their second child was born as a rainbow baby, a child born after a miscarriage. The little girl was welcomed lovingly. They called her Merel. Merel grew up as a happy, creative, and cheeky child. In the early years, very willful, but quickly developed to be both very social as well as studious. School was hard for her, not because of the classes, but she was being bullied terribly. She didn't tell her parents. At home, everything was well after all. In high school, she quickly discovered she wasn't like most people, and by alternative styles like skater and mostly gothic, she set out to find herself. Even though this led to some more bullying, it also helped her find a great group of friends. Around the same time, she felt that it wasn't just her style that was different. There was more. She was around 14 years old when she told her mother, "Mom, I think I like girls the same way I like boys." A few boyfriends and girlfriends followed. The feeling of being different stayed, and around the age of 18, she went to a meetup for transgender people for the first time. She didn't recognize herself in other stories and didn't really connect that night. Overthrown by doubt, she decided it would be best to keep those doubts to herself. In the following years, she ran into a couple of other big challenges, which convinced her more than once she found the reason for those feelings of being different. Around her 20th, she was diagnosed with the chronic pain condition fibromyalgia, and around her 21st, she got diagnosed with a bipolar disorder. In the meantime, she met someone with whom she ended up sharing 7 years with. In this relationship, she voiced her doubts again for the first time in a long time. "I don't think I'm fully female." The desire to act on it wasn't really there. Having the space to simply be oneself was enough for the time being. A couple of months after that relationship ended, and Merel was creating a new vision for the future, that feeling came back up, and this time it wouldn't be silenced. Merel came out as gender fluid when he was 30 and spent the following 2 years shifting between female and male expression. He didn't really notice himself, but slowly the balance started to shift. And then one day a friend asked, "Where did she go?" Well, that question startled him. But at the same time, right in that moment, everything finally made sense. Like, subscribe, drop your questions in the comments, and see you next week for Chapter 2.